the craziest auction you've had? So you must have had some pretty wild experiences.
I've had some wild experiences. I don't know if I can refine it to the craziest, but one that comes to mind was 6-7 years ago, because as you know, I used to have an auction business in Melbourne.
Yeah.
And I was there was a lot of in-room auctions at the time, and I was facilitating an in-room auction event in Ballarat with a client of mine down there, and there was 7-8 properties going up for sale that night in a function room in the local pub.
Yeah.
And before I went down, I got a call from one of the agents, and he said, "Brent, just beware that one of the auctions, it used to be used, the property was used for unsavoury activities by a certain group of unsavoury characters."
Tell more.
And that the house got raided and it's been repossessed, and that the auction is going to have the cemetery next door bidding because they want to expand.
Interesting.
The elderly neighbours on the other side bidding because they don't want the cemetery to expand. And a representative from the unsavoury characters who want the property back.
Interesting. So you've got... So who are the unsavoury characters? Can you say that?
I've never met them, and I don't want to say too much, but there was a lot of tension in the room.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and I know who these people are because they've been pointed out to me, and at the same time, I've got to continue on and do my job and get every last penny for the seller.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Do you reckon you held back a little bit that day?
No, to be honest with you, my adrenaline was pumping, and I probably just took it to the next level.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. No, we were safe. It was all good.
And who won?
The elderly couple.
Yeah, right.
The elderly couple, and the last final bids were like $100 bids, and it just went on for like about 30, 40 minutes.
Wow.
And I don't know the exact numbers, Noakesy, but I think the reserve price was approximately doubled.
Far out.
Yeah, because of those factors.
Which is why auction's so beautiful, isn't it? And you would have seen it so many times, that bit of magic. You get two people there on any given day and they both want it and won't let go. And unfortunately, I found out that the hard way, paying through the teeth. It can be a very interesting experience as a buyer.
Yes, you've been on all corners of the situation, haven't you, Noakesy?
Yes.
And so, the moral of that story, if you book us in for an auction in the next 48 hours, our special deal to you is we'll double your reserve as well.
Yeah, there you go.
And
Love the plug.
a little note down the bottom so we don't get sued, jokes.